are you going to make for me today?
I'm going to make you something that I hope turns out to be special. I have a brisket.
All right.
And a leftover brisket.
Okay.
And just to show that you can do other things with briskets besides just eat the brisket you made, I'm making a brisket pie.
A brisket pie?
Brisket pie.
So, isn't that considered like a meat pie? It's
considered a meat pie, but I'm not doing it as a small handheld or anything like this. It's going to be...
Good. So you're not the demon barber from Fleet Street?
No.
Damn, I cracked myself up.
So, I used my spring foam pans, and I made 3 crusts last night, which I filmed, which will be...
Edited in, maybe?
No, they have these things called cards now.
Oh, they do.
And it just gives you the title of it, so I can just do it as a separate video.
Up on the top right corner.
Yeah. Now that's only if, depending on how much time I use it.
Oh, okay.
If I need to put it in this, I'll put it in this.
And the way you're babbling now, we could be going on for a while.
Exactly. I'll edit that out. So anyway, and then I made a top layer, which is still in the fridge for me to roll out and put it on there afterwards. So we're going to use that brisket. We're going to do some veggies and barbecue sauce and hot sauce and beer, which I did not bring out, but I'll bring it out a little bit. And this is my normal rub for brisket. So it's going in. I use it on pork also. It's mainly
that smells good.
It's mainly like dried garlic, it's pepper, salt. I've used sea salt, and I'm forgetting something else. And there's other stuff in it.
I shook it up a little bit. Yeah, you can really smell it.
Use your favorite rub for this.
There you go.
So anyway, so now this seems to be getting hot, so we're gonna put some oil in here. We're gonna go about a little bit more. We want about 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, that's probably enough, isn't it?
Well, I'm putting a lot of veggies in it. So.
Well, you know, I'll get smaller here if, you know, I can play sous chef.
He's my Vanna White.
Yeah. Except never mind.
Except you don't know how to spell.
Oh, I was going to say something completely different than that.
I know, but I went family friendly. This is the Holy Trinity.
It's the infamous plastic container,
plastic
Holy
container,
Trinity.
Which is chopped onion, chopped green pepper, and celery. So this should only take, what, about 3-4 minutes?
You asking me or you...
I'm asking myself.
Okay, good.
I hand cut these and put them in a bag.
Did you?
And they go organic.
Oh, you're trying to kill Bruce
You
over here.
are trying to kill me, man.
Killing Bruce.
Damn it.
I almost did it. I almost had him dead.
You did.
All right, so it was about half a bag?
About a half bag. And this is a 10-ounce bag.
All right, so 5 ounces? Oh, 5.5 ounces?
No, 5 ounces. I have 2 of these. I did not get normally I buy the low sodium, but I said screw it because my wife can't eat this anyway.
Yay.
So we're going with the full Monte.
I usually just buy the low sodium because I don't want to over-salt it, which I have a bad habit of doing. Because I'll always put salt in it myself.
Yeah, well, I'm going to taste it. If I don't need salt, I'm not going to add salt to it.
Right.
But so far you haven't added any salt.
I have not added any salt at all.
So this might be all you need.
Well, there's when I do my seasoning.
Yeah, it's got salt.
Yeah,
in it, right?
it's got salt.
Sure.
But I'll do it unlimited. I just don't want to get too salty. Now, I'm only supposed to have a couple of tablespoons of barbecue sauce, but
You like barbecue sauce, don't you?
yeah, so we're gonna have more than 2.
So we're keeping empty bottles of barbecue sauce in the pantry these days?
It was like that much, but I didn't want to struggle with it.
Well, it's kind of like these.
Yeah, exactly. I can just go like this. Look at that come out.
Amazing.
Okay, so that was almost a bottle.
How much was that? A couple tablespoons?
Okay, a couple tablespoons.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty.
Give or take a bottle. Stir that up. And we're going to bring this to a boil.
And I'm happy with all that barbecue sauce. I absolutely love barbecue sauce. And
you can't go wrong with barbecue sauce. And it's going to thin out when I add the beer to it anyway. So.
Hey, dude! Cut into meat without facing the camera.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, reveal it. Reveal it.
roll that brisket footage.
Cut that one off. But this is going to be diced, so it doesn't matter.
Right, but we want to see
The recipe actually calls for cube, but I don't like cubes and that kind of stuff.
But that looks juicy.
It does look
pretty
juicy.
damn juicy.
Actually, this was made a couple of weeks ago by George and his son-in-law Noah, and it needed a little bit more cooking.
Okay, so since Rich can't really cut it like that, George, I would suggest that, I'll move out of the way here and see if you can come over here.
That was a 16-hour labor of love right there.
Not this one.
Oh, not that one?
This one was your 7-hour labor of love.
Oh, okay.
This is the first one they ever tried to make.
Well, the flavor is excellent.
Yeah, that seasoning is top notch. And it just needed more time, that's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I love the rub. The spice rub on there.
Kudos to Noah, he made the rub.
The dude, the man with a plan.
There we go.
All right, so what do we got here?
We got the chopped up brisket, and I did actually more cube it because it wasn't shredding quite the way I wanted to, but it's going to be fine. It's going to cook down.
I bet it'll shred up a little bit once you get it in there and get to stirring it a little bit.
Yep.
It'll probably break it up even more.
Because we were over here chewing down on it because it's freaking awesome.
It is. You get like a, piece of fat and a little piece of brisket together, and yeah, that's why I'm fat. And I don't care. I used to care. I'm still trying to figure out why I cared.
Yeah, why did you care, Bruce? Wasn't like you're out looking for women or anything.
I know.
Happily married.
Women damn sure aren't looking for me.
I know, I saw that on Craigslist.
Wait, actually, that's not true, Rich. There are women looking for me.
Yeah, but they're with the police department and they have a warrant.
No. They're Russian. We can start there.
Okay, got it.
How much does it need to reduce?
No, hold on. Just once I put the flour in, it's going to thicken up. So.
Well, sure, but
Yeah. I needed to reduce to the point where it's a thicker.
all right.
Almost like it's cooking in gravy.
Right.
Okay.
But I don't want to put the flour in yet because it's going to be like a big mound of gravy if I do
Brisket gravy.
Brisket.
Brisket?
Damn.
I can make a mint.
This is getting better all the time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get to have some brisket gravy. So this is something we got going with the brisket.
Yes, we do. I'm actually going to put one of these whole cans in there,
Ooh, damn.
and it called for a pale ale. So this is from 11 Below Brewing Company, which is Houston based, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Proudly brewed in Houston.
Yes.
It's called the Lame Duck Pale Ale. I've not had it before, but I love the can.
And on the back it
Bruce,
says,
say it.
"Release the quacking." I did.
Release.
Oh my God! I had to laugh again. It's so stupid. Okay. So anyway,
So
it is 5.5% alcohol.
So 11 Below, I love you for making Bruce laugh at stupid jokes.
It's a pale ale. Let's give her a go.
Yep. Hoppy.
Yep.
You can smell the hops to start off with.
And those are hops from down under.
Bodacious.
Evidently.
Where does that say that?
Australian or New Zealand hops.
Oh, New Zealand, yeah.
I like it. I don't think it's over hoppy.
Well, it hits you right away, for sure.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more than I normally like, but I could sit here and drink a couple of these in the afternoon.
Oh, I
So
could.
there's some fruit in here.
There is some fruit.
Definitely.
That's the first thing. It's like I'm trying to decide if it's lime or lemon,
There is,
or
but
grapefruit.
I've been on record saying this before, and I'll say it again. I just don't like hoppy beers. Now,
I think this is the extent of my hop.
because I drink beer, I am going to drink all of this.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not a big bittering hops fan. I never have been, and
Whoa!
You have a drinking problem.
I'm
dude.
a lame duck.
that's an awful big pot for you to miss.
No, I got skills.
Holy crap, you do, man. That takes serious skills to miss that fucking large pot.
Alright, I should have added this already. My Texas Pete. Oh yeah. We're added now. I'm just going with the rest of my bottle.
How much was that?
You know what?
A little over a tablespoon.
Better late than never, that's what I say.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying it's not going to affect anything.
Nope.
But we're going to add flour to this and thicken it up.
So you're just going to dump it in there? You're going to do a slurry? I mean, what are you going to do?
Nope. Stuff it
No
in.
whisking?
Just dump it in? Alright. Well, that works for me. Some people get irritated.
When
at
you
me.
have this much liquid, you're going to be able to stir it down.
Oh, Alphonse got all irritated at me when I just dumped
Well.
cornstarch into something.
Well, the cornstarch I would definitely use a slurry with.
I didn't. It worked just fine.
Okay, well then I'm not going to worry about
Well,
it anymore.
actually, you should.
It just depends on how much liquid I have in there.
That is true.
Remember, we're making enough filling for
So-
3 pies here.
Right.
I had a whisk, right, and it was like I just dumped it in there and whisked it up, and it broke it up enough.
So far this is 4 large tablespoons.
Of all-purpose flour?
All-purpose flour.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we might have to drain some fat off at the end, but we're going to save the fat. And
Well, you know, that's fine if we need to, you need to skim a little fat, but you need
Well,
to let that.
like you said before,
it might just incorporate and we have a nice fatty
well, that's
flavor.
true. Or
maybe.
because you added flour, it might float to the top better.
Yeah, but
skim
I think you know it'll.
Actually, it's looking pretty good.
It is. It is. It'll start to thicken real nice, and
We might not have to do any of that.
then you know it thickens even more once it starts to cool down, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
I do have a question for you, Rich.
Yes.
What does it taste like?
Oh yeah, I was supposed to taste this already.
You should.
Because I need to add salt if I need to.
Well, that's the question.
You want me to get you a spoon?
Yeah, why don't you
Give me that little taste?
Give me a spoon.
All right,
Like
all right.
this.
One of those things that you should actually do, you know. I mean, I don't even asking me for a taste. I want you to taste it
I'm gonna go. I
to make sure you don't need to adjust it.
got a little
Because
fatty.
I'm looking for the final product.
Pretty tasty, but I think I do need a little salt and pepper.
All right.
Well, there you go.
And this is after the fact that you had the beef broth that was not low sodium.
No,
Oh, you know why? I didn't add this yet. About 16 ounces of seasoning. One
Right,
I showed earlier.
Let's look at it. Yeah, I think you can see it. Yeah.
And I'm going to put about half of this in here.
Okay.
Lord, that's like a
I was kind of wondering if you're
almost 2 cups worth of.
dude, if you're gonna put all that in there, I'm a little scared.
Oh no, now I can use this for later.
Well, yeah, I know.
I use it all the time. So.
So what is in it?
It's
You've added half, Rich.
I'm done.
I'm just asking.
I'm answering this.
Okay,
question.
I'm just making a comment.
While
I'm watching you.
Dried garlic,
All right.
salt, pepper, and it's sea salt. And I like sea salt because it's not as strong as salt. I guess it's
The mineral.
Well,
yeah. I mean it's
it keeps you from over salting.
from yeah right. It's not as salty when you put it in.
It isn't. I mean,
But it
if
adds the flavor.
if you get standard iodized table salt, it is salty.
Ready? So
Yep, we're
it's
good.
all on. Okay. So we're going to scoop our. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like
Beefy,
it looks like a beefy stew right there.
thick, rich.
And chocolate.
No.
What that below? What song was that? It was for a candy.
Yeah, it was for M&M's.
Oh, okay.
These cards are a mess. They're a chocolate mess.
I should have actually took time to show my shell before I did this, but that's fine.
That's alright.
Because I needed the ending for the other video I shot when I made it.
Okay, well, you know.
That's fine. This will be my ending
It's
shot.
too late now, Rich.
Oh, I think I'm only going to get 2 out of this.
Yeah, it looks that way. I think you could probably call it quits with that one. Right now. Don't you think?
But do we? Yeah, you're right.
So what do you got?
I am putting down my flour.
And what are you putting that on?
This is a baker's mat. And this
You don't even know what the hell it is.
What the hell is it, Bruce?
It's a silicone mat.
Oh, and they're not used by bakers? Bruce just wants to be the smartest guy in the room.
Well, I always have, but you know, that's just life, Rich. It's just life.
Look at all that butter.
I see all that butter.
A lot of butter.
That's supposed to cause the flaky topping. For
Yes.
this dough.
Alright.
It absolutely is. But you know what? I knew that too because I'm the smartest guy in the room.
You're also the shortest guy in the room. About to get your ass
You know what? I don't care. That has never bothered me before.
No, because you usually have taller people to defend you.
It's not going to stop me now.
How do you have such a colorful vocabulary if it wasn't because of God?
You know what Crystal would do here, Rich?
What would Crystal do?
She would take her hands and she would actually, you know, push this out a little
That's
bit
exactly what I was looking at.
and get it somewhat flat. And then
I think Crystal would throat punch you.
no, because I wouldn't have to tell Crystal.
No. So let me
Crystal would know what to do.
let me text her and ask her.
I
if she
would not
wants
have to
throat
do
punch
this.
you
So now you can flip this over,
like I was planning on.
Like you're planning on doing.
right? And yes, spread. Oh, that's good, Rich. Okay, so now roll,
Thank you, Crystal.
roll.
Crystal, Bruce is an asshole.
Alright. And
Now turn.
Oh, turn like this.
Yeah, now roll. No.
oh,
Go that way. What the hell? Don't turn this. Okay, now stop. Now turn.
Crystal, this is gonna be the last time you see Bruce in a video.
Okay, so now, you know what Crystal would do? She would roll that up onto that.
Oh yeah, exactly what I was gonna
Yes. That's what she would do. And then she would roll it out onto that pan. And you know what would happen?
say. It will work?
Yeah. That's exactly what might happen.
Look at that.
Wow.
that was really good. I got that on camera. Because I have one job.
I mean, that's impressive, Rich. You gotta say. That
I know, I did a great
You
job.
did a fine job.
So Bruce, when do you want me to teach you how to do this?
I'm gonna need some help. But, you know, maybe later.
You want it to stay in place. It's going to shrink if you don't.
I'm gonna come over here and sit down because my work here is done.
All right.
Hey man, there's a spot there. What's that? It's like bear and shit. What's going on? What the fuck, man? I mean, I leave for like 2 seconds.
Because it's warming up, so it
You know?
starts retracting.
I leave for like 2 seconds, and there you go. See?
So I'm thinking I might have to put this in the fridge for like 10 minutes real quick.
It would be a good idea, yes.
All right, we took it back out of the fridge, let it gets cold so it wasn't shrinking anymore. What would Crystal call that?
Nope. Ain't going there with that one. Yes, you need a couple of. So, you remember the movie The Cowboys?
No.
Oh, come on, John Wayne.
I'm sure I saw it. But
Cowboy that had the kids, right? That went on the.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So he's hiring a chuck wagon guy, and his wife asked him how to make an apple pie. And so he goes through the whole thing, and he said, "You put 2 slits in it for the heat, and you put 3 more because that's the way your mama used to do it." That's one of my favorite things.
Says my mom never did it. 3 fine, you think?
Yeah, you
Okay.
need 2 or 3 slits, you're fine.
All right. We are going to brush this on so we get us a nice brown.
But my food is
Stop.
good.
Oh, I'm not arguing that. Don't get your back on that one. All right, this is going in the oven.
All right, you are a go.
All right, let's flip this around so I can get to this spring.
All
Oh,
right.
okay, so yeah, you wrapped some foil around it, right?
Yeah. It was, we were having a little leakage. So actually, I'm not even sure it was from that.
Yeah, I don't even think it was either.
We
but
played it safe and I put some foil on the bottom.
Not a bad idea.
Here we
All
go.
right.
Going with the
All right.
spring. Dun dun dun. We're either gonna have happiness or a big freaking mess.
Oh, it's attached.
You know what? No matter what happens,
look-
it's gonna
Now
be
remember,
Look
you're
at
attached
that.
there, so you might need to cut around the top before
Yeah.
pulling it up.
good. No. Just,
Oh.
just do this. Okay, that'll work.
Take that.
Oh man, that moved. Oh man, you you might have it going on here.
But the top's sinking in. It's fine though. I mean, it's.
No, it's not.
It's fine.
Wow, look
What are you
at
talking about? That
that.
looks really good.
That does look really good.
It's just
Stop
right.
fingering it, Rich. What are you doing?
Right here is not attached to the side, but that's what it's gonna be.
Seriously? That's what you're worried about? That thing looks good.
I want it perfect.
Okay. I'm shocked that it looks that good.
Oh, look how
We
thick
have no
that thing
faith
is.
in you, Richard.
I'm trying to give him a compliment and he's not appreciating
Look how
it.
thick that is.
Nice.
Oh, we gotta cut into this baby.
That looks,
All right, here we go.
That looks pretty sweet.
Brisket pie.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight down,
Hurry up.
separated that way. My daughter's here. She's hungry.
You know what you should have used?
Oh, the pie thing.
No, the big long blade.
Where's
Right?
the-
Oh. Just like America is watching me do this.
Dinner at like 8, 10 at night,
Well, we had tacos earlier.
so. Oh, I didn't.
Nice.
Look at that pouring out. Oh, I need a fork. Okay, we get just a little bit of crust, and a little bit of this. Damn, that looks good.
It does look good.
And your thoughts?
You can taste that pale ale too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I know it smells pretty amazing. So
These flavors
Yeah, it smells really good,
These
Richard.
flavors blend together so nice. And the salt got cut by the brown sugar.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Mm. America, make this.
We have a winner.
We have a winner. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm an idiot. I just seem to be doing it a lot.
No, I just refuse to admit it. I know I'm an idiot. I just-
I know your wife tells you all the time.
She does. She does. Apparently the king of the butthead. Did you know that?
Yeah.
The king.
I definitely understand that.
Okay, I bet you do.